The culminating step in this progression is that we're turning the tools of science upon ourselves, understanding how the human brain works, how human societies and culture emerge from interactions among the intelligent organisms such as us. And I like to think that it's that final step of turning the microscope around and looking at us as humans that explains what's so special about science and why it's such a fragile, vulnerable enterprise. Namely, that there's much in the operation of the human brain that runs counter to the ideals of science and enlightenment more generally. Some of them are our cognitive limitations that Brian alluded to. It's very hard to wrap your mind around a black hole or relativity or some of the findings from quantum physics. Some of them are because there are attitudes of mind that are hard to shake ourselves out of when it comes to familiar phenomena. It's hard to look at other people and not imagine that they're animated by a soul. It's hard to look at complex life and imagine that it could have arisen without a designer. But I think some of the impediments come more from our social emotions than our cognitive limitations. Namely, the idea that you should believe in something because it's true does not come naturally to people. In most times and places, the assertion of beliefs has been a sign of solidarity with one's culture. You say you believe things to show that you're a loyal member of a coalition. It's a matter of exerting authority. It's a matter of politeness and convention, and the kind of social norms that function within science, within democracies, within well-run intellectual forums like universities that say you must have a reason for your beliefs. You may be called upon to provide them. You may legitimately be challenged without it being a form of disloyalty or insult. That a graduate student can challenge a Nobel Prize winner if she sees a flaw in his argument and it's not a sign of disrespect to him as a person or to the community. That all discourse and all belief are subordinated to what's true is a very unnatural social norm. And that, I think, is what science, but more generally, I think of as enlightenment, secular humanism, well-functioning democracy. Those are the values that animate all of those enterprises, of which science is a particularly successful part.